everybody, it's a play day. I was going through my fridge today and I discovered that I have some coleslaw mix left over from something that I made before. And as always, I have egg roll wrappers in my freezer and lots of Asian seasonings and some other stuff. And today we're gonna make crunchy veggie egg rolls. And it's gonna be a nice Asian dinner for me. And let's do it. We're going to begin by adding some toasted sesame oil to a skillet over medium-lowish heat. And when that gets heated up, we're gonna add in our cabbage and carrots. Starting to get a little shimmery, and I wanna do this before it gets too hot, but I have this jarred fresh ginger that I like to use, and some garlic. I added that first because I just wanted to distribute it, but this has got to go in now. And we're probably not going to need all of this, but I'm cooking it all anyway. And I'm going to pull out some of these bigger pieces while we're cooking it because you have to fit these into egg roll wrappers. But that garlic and ginger exploded all over the place, so we're going to cook this down for a little while. Okay, I think I found all of the big pieces and we're gonna keep cooking this down, and now we're gonna season it up. We're gonna begin with a little salt and pepper. We're gonna add soy sauce to this, so we don't need a whole lot of salt. And if you want to use scallions, you'd be welcome to. I don't have any, so I have these freeze-dried chives that I want to put in here. Some fresh cilantro from my garden. In we go. Let's give it a stir. It is incredibly fragrant. And we still got a little ways to go, and then we're going to add a little more flavor. And we don't want to cook this cabbage till it's too soft because we like our egg rolls crunchy. And we're going to cook them again once they're wrapped. So we are almost there. Time for just a little drizzle of soy sauce. Whoa. A little splash of rice wine vinegar. And I have this aged miso paste. It's the end of it, but that's going to give it a nice umami-ness. And then we'll buy some more because I like this stuff a lot. Incorporate that in. And now I'm going to turn off the heat. To bind this together a little bit and offset some of the flavors and give it a little sweetness, we're going to give it a drizzle of honey. And I'm going to stir that up. Mix it in well. This is incredibly fragrant. And now, here comes our crunchy stuff. We're going to do a sprinkle of sesame seeds. Some chopped peanuts. Sprinkle of some coconut flakes. And like I said, turned off the heat. We're gonna mix this together and let it cool. Then we're gonna wrap them up and make a dip for them. And then we're gonna eat them. Here we have our filling, and I've tasted it and it's amazing. I was gonna make a peanut sauce, but I think I put too many peanuts in this, so it's already peanutty. So instead, I'm just gonna use a sweet Thai chili sauce for a dipping sauce. And you can buy that at the store, or I'm sure you can find a recipe online for it. Our egg roll filling is all cooled down, and now we're gonna wrap them up. You want to take your fingers, dip them in some water, wet the edges all the way around. Place some filling in the center, like so. And you want to go up and in. I like to pinch these corners right here like that. A little uneven. And then we're going to roll and tuck and roll and tuck and roll and tuck and roll till we've reached our nice sealed edge right here. Make sure that's well sealed. And now we're going to continue on with the rest. All rolled up. We got 8. Because these egg roll wrappers were frozen, some of them were a little drier on the edges, so we may get some blow-ups. But I tried to seal them up with water as best I could. Like this one's got a little hole, you can see. Just take a little extra water and try to seal that up. And we're heating up our oil in the Fry Daddy. And in just a minute when that's ready, we're gonna fry them up. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like the oil is ready to go. We're gonna lower these in gently. Separate them. And let them cook till they float. Oh, that one's starting to float already. Let's hope we don't get any explosions. Look at them real little. Speaking of explosions, they're having some sort of artillery thing over Fort Bragg, which is now called Fort Liberty. So you might hear some sonic booms while this is going on. We'll see when they're done. Hey, nicely browned and floated to the surface. And when they float, they're done. That's the rules. So they're coming out, going onto a plate lined with paper towels. And we're gonna do the rest. And then we're gonna see what they look like. And then we're gonna serve them up. Our last 3 are almost done. And when we take them out, we're gonna check them out. Here we have them. 8 super crispy, crunchy on the inside, crispy on the outside, veggie egg rolls. And now we're gonna serve them up. Here are our crunchy veggie egg rolls served with some sweet chili sauce. Here's a close-up of what they look like on the inside. And it was a fun thing to do, and it's gonna be a delicious thing to eat. Thank you for joining me while we played with some leftover stuff. And I don't know if I should take a bite of these. They're still pretty hot, but let's give them a dunk and see how it tastes. That was a fun thing to do, and it's gonna make a yummy snack or dinner or whatever we wanna do with it. And we have several of them to eat, so they're gonna take us a few days, and that was a lot of fun. Crunchy on the outside, no, crunchy on the inside, crispy on the outside, and the peanuts and coconut and sesame seeds on the inside were a great idea. Not that I want to toot my own horn, but that was a lot of fun, and we'll see you again soon.